on FM, DAB and online.
This is BBC Radio Stoke.
So how embarrassing is this? We have a professional photographer in the studio, and what are you doing?
I'm
showing your mobile
pictures.
photos. Oh, these are the ones I've taken.
Yes, but we were talking about a nice place to go and take photographs.
Yes, and this is me. Anyway.
Here's my selfie.
I didn't see those ones.
Yeah, phew.
We might as well introduce him. Neal McIntosh, good morning.
Good morning,
The
Stuart.
reason
Good
we're
morning,
talking
Jodie.
to you is because, you sort of came about it by stumbled on the idea of becoming a photographer and especially photographing nature, but now it's really worked out for you because you're about to open your first major exhibition.
That's correct, yeah. I remember when we were talking last year that I'd come back from Spain in around about 2012 and for personal reasons, and I was a bit of a loose end looking for something to do, so I borrowed my mum's camera, went out, started taking some shots. They seemed all right, and I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I'll buy myself a new one. So December 2014, I bought a new camera from where I was working at the time. I couldn't get on with it for the first 6 months or so, and I was pretty disheartened and despondent about the whole thing. So I decided, well, I'm just going to get rid of it and see if I can find something else. Walked into a second-hand shop in Stafford, sold the camera there, and as I walked out, I saw the one that I've got now, which is, it's a simple bridge camera. It's not a major one. It cost me £100. And I saw it in the window, and I don't know why, but I turned round, walked back in, and bought that. And ever since then, everything's just escalated to the point now where I've got this exhibition with 55 shots.
Oh, that's just
The camera
wonderful.
found you, I reckon.
I
Yeah.
think
it
so.
did,
yeah.
So it was meant to be, wasn't it, Neal?
Yeah, very
and
much so.
we mentioned nature. Do you specialise in shots of animals and plants and things? Or?
I'll take anything that moves, anything that lives or breathes apart from human beings, I've got no problem with. Anything from buzzards down to ladybirds and tiny little beetles. I mean, to paraphrase an old TV series, all creatures great and small.
Oh.
Do you go looking for them or do you shoot what you see?
50-50. There's times when I think, OK, I know that something is going to be in a certain spot at a certain time of day, so I will try and get shots of that particular thing. For example, there was a young buzzard that was sitting on top of a tree at a certain time of day every day. So I thought, I want to get some shots of him, that's it. But other times I can be walking along the canal or up on the chase and something will just land in front of me, or I'll see something in the distance, and it's just grabbing that opportunity.
Yeah, we are so lucky here in Staffordshire and Cheshire, aren't we? The most beautiful countryside that we've got, and loads of wildlife and everything. Where's your favourite place to go out and shoot different things?
To be perfectly honest, it's probably the laziest place for me as well. It's along Radford Bank, the canal there in Stafford, because it's about 5 minutes from where I live.
So when the weather's nice, you think, oh, I'm getting out there,
Oh, yeah.
or the light is good, or, there's...
And the seasons change,
Yeah,
of course, which is
exactly.
great, isn't it? It's, you can go and get a different perspective just by going down there 4 times a year.
Very much so.
Yeah.
It's quite incredible. I mean, I've got shots of dragonflies from literally from about 3 days ago that I found. And I'm one of these where I've always loved nature, lived in various places around the world and within the UK. But I'm still seeing things now that I've never seen before, and it just amazes me what there is there.
No, I was going to say, you said it sort of found you. Is a photographer as good as his camera, or just as good as his tools, or can anyone take pictures?
That's probably subjective, I should think.
Bearing in mind he's just seen the ones you've shown us.
Which
That could be a leading question.
Neal was very
answer is
polite.
no.
Neal very politely said they look nice.
Yeah. How can I put this?
Politely.
Yeah, I'll do my best, don't worry. The camera will always take what you see. So if you've got a good quality camera and you see a good shot, then it will come out fantastically. I mean, there's a guy I know who has been up here on... on the radio station a few times, a guy called Simon Palmer. He's a wildlife photographer, and he does a lot of work for a big cat charity out in Namibia. Some of the shots that he takes are absolutely stunning, and that's because, one, he's got the eye, and two, he's got the equipment. So it's a combination of the two things. Yeah.
What's it like then to suddenly find yourself walking into an exhibition space and seeing your own photos, your own work on the wall?
To be perfectly honest, it blew my mind when I saw it yesterday, because the good ladies at the Museum of Cannock Chase were mounting them up on the wall yesterday, and they'd probably put about 3/4 of them up. And to see them on a computer screen, and even to see them printed out in front of you, is totally different to actually seeing them mounted on a wall in a frame with the spotlights on. It was just something incredible, and I just hope that people have half the the feeling towards the photos that I've got at the moment, that would make me very, very happy.
Oh, brilliant. So it's at the Museum of Cannock Chase.
That's right.
And starts on, is it Monday?
It's
did you
Monday,
say?
yeah. Monday
Wonderful.
the 23rd.
Right the way through into December, yeah.
December the 15th, yep.
So plenty of time to see it. And there's 60 odd photos?
55.
55 photos. Some of the very best. And, of course, a lot of it local.
That's right, yes. It's all local. It's all either, as I said, on the canal at Radford Bank, up on Cannock Chase or Hensford Hills.
Oh, brilliant. Wonderful. Well, Neal, fantastic to meet you. I hope it goes well. I'm going to try and nip along and see them at some stage. That'd be lovely.
Thanks very much. Could I just say a couple of hellos to people?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'd just first of all like to say a really big thank you to my mum and dad, especially my dad, because he's the one who's printed all the photos and mounted them for me. It's something I could never do. Thank you very much. And to everybody else out there who's been following me on this incredible journey, I look forward to seeing you on Monday and coming to the exhibition. And finally, you can find a website. I've got www.argazkimac.com.
All right,
Brilliant.
argazki.com. Thank you very much. Good to talk to you, and see you again soon.
On FM, AM, and digital radio.
This is BBC Radio Stoke.